treasures.
Light, do you understand your role now? You must lift the shackles. The more souls you save, the more Arati... In this world, all the clocks count to 12, but that wasn't always the case. Back in the old days,
This
all
is the
clocks
detail that
went to
gets
13.
Devon the most angry.
Somehow, when the chaos first flooded into the world, we lost that 13th hour. It was one of the great mysteries. No one could figure it out. But happen, it did. And the results were dramatic. Space-time has been damaged. Where once each day lasted 26 hours, now only lasts 24. 2 hours of every day gone, just like that. The lost time.
Something something Marcel Proust. Okay. Oh Christ, I've still got to actually have all the dialogues
Good
without
work, Light.
the thing.
There are certain areas within 5 locations where I'm picking...
And I'm guessing one of those locations is right...
Yes, exactly. There is another spot, in the heart of XIII, the Holy City. One more in the scorching sands of the Dead Dunes. And finally, I've measured large chaos fluctuations at 2 locations in the Wildlands.
4 regions, 5 locations.
To be more precise, the goals are people, not places. For example, the chaos activity in and around Snow's palace is linked to him, and the darkness in his heart. It's the same kind of chaos that I'm picking up in the other 4 locations.
And you want me to find these 5 people?
They're your priority, yes. Those people have massive burdens on them. Helping them will not be easy, even for God's handpicked savior. But I can help you. There's a hard truth we must... There are thousands of people down in the world waiting to be saved. But you cannot help all of them. It's not possible.
Hey,
I've
sorry.
only got a handful of days. There just isn't enough time, right?
This will sound cold, but you need to be efficient.
FF12 is real good.
Under the heaviest
Play it
burdens will
any way
give
you can.
more Aradia, which is good for us. But the greater the burden, the more you might have to do before that soul can be saved. Sometimes, solving someone's problem might just take too long.
It's on PC
And
now.
I shouldn't waste time on helping hard cases. I've got to pick and choose who gets saved.
Of course it would be best if you could save everyone, but you can't. It's a numbers game, Light. The more souls you save, the time spent helping one person might be better spent saving the souls of 10 others.
Efficiency by volume, is that it? A numbers game, like you say. Control costs and maximize profits. What is it that they say? Time is money.
It's interesting there that Hope is recommending such a mechanistic understanding of lightning's task. It's an understanding of lightning's task that would appeal to her quite a lot. Right, Luxarian South Station. This isn't what I signed up for.
Where am I? What is this?
This looks like the Colosseum. Oh no, it's Etra's throne. We're gonna talk to Lumina again.
Hey, Savior! What's going on?
You again?
Right. Can you hear me? Are you alright? Where are you?
What's the problem? Equipment trouble?
I'm out. I'm getting crazy readings. The coordinates make no sense. I can't pinpoint your position.
I have the full guide.
Hope, are you there?
No. Hope can't hear you or see you. You're invisible. Do you know why?
And I did
Because
work
you're
out.
inside you. Spooky, huh?
You mean inside
I
my mind?
forgot that we actually
Yeah,
get
it's a safe place that God can't see. You could almost say it's like
lightning's
I don't know, an
interiority in this
unseen
game.
realm.
That's important.
All right. If you say so.
Yeah, I've got
But
the
that
guide.
begs the question, what
Poke
the
me
hell are
on
you
Discord
doing
sometime.
here?
Not over this weekend because I'm going to be out
I
most of the
have a
weekend.
name. It's Lumina, and I know a lot about you.
But yeah,
You need my advice, and in
like,
here we can talk
there
about
are
anything
some
we want.
particularly good
Here's the prying
combinations.
eyes.
Prying eyes? You mean Hope?
Yep, he might not realize it, but everything he learns gets passed straight on to God.
What of it? I don't have any secrets to hide.
Oh, right. You're the loyal servant, aren't you? You wouldn't dream of betraying him. And don't worry, okay? Even if I know otherwise, well, my lips are sealed.
I have no reason to betray him.
Right. That's very convincing. Keep those feelings hidden and play the loyal little servant. You want to be as cold as the steel in your sword. You do that, and then no one can guess what's inside. It's true, God can't see into human hearts. But he can read your face and tone, just like anyone else, and make his own guesses.
Like I said, I don't have anything to hide. He's promised to bring Sarah back. I'm not gonna do anything that might cause
I keep
these
forgetting that
changes
they
now.
randomly let you
Why should
move
I?
the camera
Are you
around
still
in
in there?
cutscenes.
Lightning? Why are you afraid?
Huh?
Come on, think about it. We're inside your mind. Don't you get it? If you can't be true to yourself here, where can you? I know you haven't changed, because you can't.
What the hell are you?
We're just particles of dust brushed from the palm of a god. That's all we ever were. Right, sis?
No, wait! That was Sarah.
Do you really think so, Lightning? Oh man. I just thought of a theme I maybe need to develop a bit more for my eventual close read on this trilogy.
Finally, I've got a connection again. Light, what just happened?
I was talking
Oh,
to
that would
Lumina.
change a lot.
Lumina? That girl? What does she
That
want?
would change a
Where is she now?
lot.
You didn't hear any of that?
No, my sensors didn't pick up a thing. Are you sure she was there? Maybe it was just a dream.
A
Keeping it
dream?
under my hat for now.
Maybe that's what it was.
Right. Teleport complete.
It's such a pretty load screen, but it's so unnecessary that it's interactive. Note also, it's not just the main display that's interactive, it's also the little disc icon on the now loading.
In order to infiltrate the children of Etra's rights, we need to figure out their code.
Go ahead and board the...
I want to go to the Wildlands.
This stop the Wildlands. Passengers for the Dead Dudes and Luxurian South Station, please board now. Thank you.
So this is the last surviving wilderness.
The desert was pretty wild. It's choker time!
It's the world as it once was. Nature's last stand. Wild beasts still live and die here as they always have. It's raw in nature, red in tooth and claw, and the chaos here is just as dangerous. The people who live out here are not like the city dwellers. They're different. They don't follow the teachings of the Order. And they don't want to rely on handouts either, so they strive to live off the land.
A refuge for those who refuse to be tamed. Is that it?
Light!
The encounter is ordained. You have been led to the fountainhead, whence the chaos flows. Here you will meet the servant of fate, adorned with feathers of white. The angel of Valhalla.
Light? What just happened?
I heard a voice. It said that I've been led here, and I'm supposed to meet someone. The angel of Valhalla.
What kind of voice? I didn't pick anything up on this end.
A young girl, but I don't think she's close. It was more like she was speaking from the chaos itself.
I just ran a search on this angel person, but it came up blank. Maybe you should ask the locals.
Right. Wrong, it's in this menu.
All trains are running on schedule. Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah? What do you want?
I have a question for you.
You must be new to these parts.
The Angel of Valhalla isn't a person. It's a legendary chocobo, covered in feathers. It's the sacred bird that only appears.
So it's a local legend.
Yeah, a legend. But in recent times, many folk have seen the bird. A lot of us are thinking maybe that story is true.
Maybe it is, but Dr. Ghazal has been after it for years, and he still doesn't have proof.
Dr. Ghazal. Who would that be?
The famous veterinarian, of course. A prickly character with the temper of a behemoth. When it comes to the angel...
finally an origin story for the Gazelle Greens. Except it
The
isn't.
doctor lives up the road a bit, in the village of... If you catch him in a good mood, he'll help.
A white chocobo at the end of the world.
There's nothing about this in any of the official scriptures of the Order. It's a local story, a superstition.
Even if it is, someone spoke to me. The
Chocoboco! You have the...
Right. Need to accept all of these.
If you think that's what you need to do, then go ahead. You have a lead at least.
Right, a bad-tempered chocobo vet by the name of Dr. Ghazal.
You aren't from around here, are you?
I wanted to ask him.
I knew it. Well, first thing...
You mean the one about us?
That's the one. Some of us call that... The angel is a harbinger.
That's something to pray.
Oh, yes. For the people who live out here. An outsider like you must find it difficult to understand. 5 centuries ago, all hell broke loose and a new god took over. See, the people out here don't like that. Even gods, living off the land, growing our own food, surviving by our own wits, and
I
dying
realised
when the
that,
time
like,
is up.
I'm
we
not
want.
shutting up about Bakhtin at the
That's
moment, but
why
he has some
the
interesting
Chocobo
thoughts
is a
on
good thing.
death and the
It means
celebration of
this
death
unnatural
that would
life
be
is
quite
gonna be
relevant here.
over at last.
Right. But you're welcome to believe different. At the same time, as long as you're going to be visiting.
For the people of the wildlands, the white chocobo is a sign. A herald of a special kind of salvation. Many in these lands worship Etrel, the goddess of death. They pray to eventually return to her side, which in their creed is the same
Oh wait,
as
that's just
ceasing
a
to
dog.
exist.
Those are enemies.
It's your funeral. Better get ready for the next fight.
Cool, that's 3 of the 8 vibrant oozes that I need.
If you want to learn more about the Angel of Valhalla,
Hello there, stranger. My name's Garrett.
I've come to talk to your vet.
Ah, got it. You?
Yeah, well, that's what
He's been chasing that white chocobo for over a... It's all he cares about since his daughter died.
What is it?
Ah, damn. I shouldn't have said anything. The doctor first came out here with his daughter. But about a century ago, she was killed while they were both out tracking children. The doctor never really told the whole story of what happened. But after that, he threw himself even deeper into his research and work.
There's something very wrong with his moustache isn't animated. His moustache is not adhering to his lip. It's just floating there.
Thanks. I'd appreciate it.
That's
I
amazing.
mean, everyone around these parts knows the story, of course. But he wouldn't like... Anyway, if you're interested in seeing the legendary chocobo for yourself, Dr. Gazal is the man you have to talk to. They say he's seen the Angel of Valhalla more than a few times.
Sounds like he...
I'd bet my hunting ball.
What do you mean?
It's just a saying.
by all accounts, he's a difficult man to deal with. But no one knows more about chocobos.
Hi. What do you need today?
Right, ignition, yes. Water chorus, yes. That's right. Oh shit, I need to sell some medals. See, 3 of these outfits are really good. But then there's Watery Chorus, which is a bit much.
Come back again soon.
And now the guide wants me to set up a particular set of basics. Fashion Rouge. With guard level 2. The safety design is cool. And it reckons my Thundara. Which is apparently... I've got a Thundara level 2 and a Thunder. But I think what I actually want here is that. For this one, electronica, because we are prepping for this evening. Oh wow, that's a big improvement. I think this is my main damage dealer. Oh no, maybe not. Oh shit, no, I'm getting confused. That's what she's currently got equipped. That's what I wanted to have equipped. You get the Liberator, the Nocturne Garb, what ability should this be? I'm supposed to have a Gale Strike that is missing. I've got Spark Strike. Oh no, there's Gale Strike. This is my main damage dealer. This should have the firearm. Haven't set up the abilities here. We should have that and you should have the guard glove. You should have the metal armband. And these abilities should be fire. Oh no, I've got a thunder. This is my defending schema, theoretically. This is the other one that's got a defend on it. That one gives loads of HP, but has the ATB speed penalty. These Garbs now look a bit jumbled. That one looks okay. Hi, Sanai. You've come in just in time for the tail end of some fashion. But now I need to find the main quest page that tells me what to do, which is not this one. Right, you.
I want to know more about the Angel of Valhalla.
Go away.
I heard you know things. The encounter is ordained. You have been led to the fountainhead whence the chaos flows. Does that mean anything to you?
Great Etro's helm. Where did you hear those words? Who spoke them?
A young girl, but I never saw her.
A maiden's voice born on the wind. Yes, that's how I heard them too. So it would appear that she has spoken to both of us. Very well. I will share what I know. The angel is a tempestuous chocobo that lives in these plains. I myself have glimpsed the creature many times, but unfortunately have never succeeded in capturing him. It is said whoever can break him and ride him will become his master. But I've long since given up hope that it shall be me.
Nor me. I don't know anything about chocobos.
Don't rule yourself out, young lady. You may be the one, if you're telling the truth about the voice, that is. It's true, not everyone who hears the voice is the chosen one, but rest assured, the encounter will
He is indeed an expert on
The legends
chocobos.
tell us that the chocobo's
And this one
chosen
particular
master
chocobo in
will
particular.
be led by the chocobo to a certain place. I speak of that dread edifice whence the chaos emerges, the temple of Etro herself.
You mean the one built into the cliff?
The very same. And deep below that sinister haven of destruction, an ocean of chaos roils, the great chaos of the stories.
What does that mean? Is it a different kind of chaos?
Alas, the legends give us few details. If you wish to find an answer to that question, you will have to seek the truth in the temple.
And to do that, I've got to find and tame the Angel of Valhalla.
Yes, indeed. But that, let me assure you, is no easy task. I have a couple of assistants who live here in the village. Talk to them, and they can give you advice about finding the chocobo.
An ocean of great chaos buried beneath a temple. Do you think it could be true? Does the Order know anything about it?
Talking to these people.
Excuse me, do you know anything?
Do I? You're as smart as you look coming to me with that question. I'll have you know I am the oldest, yes, that's right, the oldest surviving student of the great Dr. Ghazal himself.
Why are you off screen?
First, the basics. The legendary chocobo, the so-called Angel of Valhalla, is not a creature anyone can find just by looking for it.
Except,
This guy's a jerk.
I'm guessing...
Not quite, but I can tell you what the good doctor has told me. That angel is anything but angelic. He deliberately seeks out his mortal foe, the chocobo eater. So you see, if you wish to find the...
I should find a chocobo eater.
Precisely. I knew you were smart. The ruins lie in grim terrain that stretches yonder, but the chocobo eater is a fearsome beast. Be
The
prepared for a
chocobo eater
fight.
is a fearsome beast. Very
If
fearsome.
you want to find the prey, seek out the predator. It makes sense. You should head east and find the City of Ruins.
Wrong bit. So, we go east.
luck just ran out.
Hi, Devon.
No looking back. Do you dream of death?
There we go. He did the monster mince.
A great city was once built here. For a while, it was the center of all human culture. It appears the ruins here are all that remain of that time.
So was that our golden age? Well, judging by the state of it ended
Oh
up
my
in
god.
good will always prevail. Thanks for waiting. I will fight evil. No looking back. Time to repent.
Do I have enough fires? People have bad opinions on the internet.
The chaos that's destroying the world emerged right here in the Wildlands. The initial flood of chaos devastated this entire area.
Did someone say something about bad opinions on the internet?
Beginning of the end.
I've been summoned.
Chocobo Riders.
Come, stay, friend. These lands are filled with dangerous beasts. What's more, a chocobo eater rampages in the east.
Hey, how are you doing?
Predators out there. There must be
I'm
chocobos too.
disappointed in trans YouTubers, but
So, you were seeking the wild chocobo.
I gather there's something going on.
Normally, I would warn city folk from such folly.
yeah,
You look capable.
I don't know if I want to get into it on the stream, but it's
Nah.
You turn quickly
Let
to
it
the
let
light.
it pass
disappointed
over.
in the line. It's a line in disappointments that have happened with the same person, and people kept going, but no, they're fine.
About a great chaos beneath the temple of the goddess.
So
It happens.
yeah, especially with ex-philosophers. Not to throw your wheelhouse under the bus, but
I mean,
people.
current philosophers are
Yeah.
pretty bad.
Yeah. Like anti-academic ex-philosophers, let's say, would be an accurate way to sum things up. Also, yes, I have Fahrenheit. I'm very much looking forward to whatever the fuck they're gonna do with 5.0. Because
Shit.
Sadu is the best. That fight was really fun.
I hope
and
they're wrong about this.
I'm glad it happened.
I'd say that the force behind the world's destruction might be buried somewhere in that temple.
Oh, fuck me. Please, Stagger, thank you.
You can't leave me.
No, wait.
Thanks for waiting.
Wait, there's 5 of the fuckers?
fight evil. Do you dream of death?
I also got around to doing Suzaku last night, and that fight's neat, but I don't understand all the mechanics, which is an excuse to go back and do it some more, which is fine. There's a mechanic that has shown up a few times where the bosses will just summon a shit ton of like ads that then do a circle AoE when they like finish a cast time, and the solution is always to blow up the middle one, so
Right.
you have a safe spot to stand in.
Ah.
But this one is complicated by the fact that before it, there were Phoenix ads that spawned, and the AoEs that the things blow up cast rays, and when they get re-raised, they have a shit ton more HP and they'll wipe you if you don't. So you have to make sure to tank everything in the center, and it was neat to figure that out. But there's also a bunch of fucking symbols and stuff that I didn't get a chance to really digest, because we cleared it without fucking stopping after we got wiped the first time, so I was just like, okay, guess I'll figure that out next time.
Pray for the dead.
Also trying to fix my fucking sleep schedule, and I've been up all night, so if I start drooping by the end of the stream, that's why. I hope everyone enjoys that.
Our tears fall into the chaos.
You've been suspiciously quiet. Did you forget to unmute yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
Or I think what happened was that I had knocked the button off the table where it was sat next to me, and it clipped in the process of falling.
Okay.
Anyway, yes.
I am good co-host of stream. I make sure you're not muted for an inordinate amount of time.
Yes. Sorry about that, folks. I was saying things, but I can't now remember what.
The chaos came anyway, and it destroyed the world.
I mean, it's fine.
Meanwhile, apparently I'm just going to fight every single fucking flan in the game straight off.
You're gonna hit the last one by the end of this fucking stream. Holy shit.
There's so many of them.
I know, it's like a fucking jinx, and it's the worst, Sarnay, but I do have, like, dinner waiting for me. So that's gonna be nice. Hi, Colleen.
Hello.
Hey. How you doing?
Time to repent.
Good. Trying to catch up on item levels in FF14.
Do you dream of death?
Fun.
I think I stopped at 368, so I'm almost on level to do,
Savage.
or, not Savage, Suzaku.
Oh,
I
extreme.
mean, I guess that's probably the same level for Savage.
Yeah, I believe so. It's like, yeah, I don't know. It's also usually the cutoff point for like how high your item level can get in the last patch to do EX in the. Actually, it might be a bit lower for Suzaku, because I know that 370 is the cutoff for Savage.
Suzaku's definitely 370.
Okay. That makes sense. And
Because that's kind of the goal.
yeah. Yeah, my highest stat is like 361, so.
Yeah, I could probably like hug maybe the first two of Savage eventually.
Yeah.
I doubt I'd be able to pug any higher than that, though.
Sorry, it is really a shame that FF13 isn't digital on PSN. The other two are, but not 13.
It's so weird.
I mean, it's also the largest. They probably just didn't go through the digital certification process because it's so fucking enormous. But I don't know. Yeah, I also like the Savage Gear Alpha Escape.
Oh, come on. Spark Shot.
Yeah, non-diable kinda sucks. But...
oh shit. Yep, attack again.
No looking back.
Stop hitting me.
I forgot that the stagger mechanic in this game is just like the wiggle bar behind its HP. Yeah, probably don't try and do an MMO and a MOBA game. Like, I think that's a little too much. It doesn't help for my my item level on 14 that I'm trying to figure out what class I want to play because ninja is a little much for me. Just like
I am so bad at guarding.
The APM on that class is fucked up, and I don't like it. And I'm not gonna try and like get too into that.
No, wrong fucking... There we go.
Evil has a price. We'll all be reborn.
Oh, well there we go.
Another victory.
Yeah, I need
not very good.
I need 3 more Rabanaster coins.
Ugh.
I ran it like 5 times yesterday.
Christ.
Perhaps he had to fight to
And then I need to do my weekly Readerana. And I can't even get the last Readerana coin until
You're
next
bleeding heavily. We have to stop it.
Yeah.
which is a shame, but you know, I didn't play when it launched, so...
Yeah. Steve. Okay. I have one of these.
It's the white chocobo. What happened here?
He needs medical
I
attention.
did get
and
like
fast.
2 or 3 really
Right.
good Rabanaster
I'll
runs
get the
that were
doctor.
like 30 minutes long.
Yeah, no, I went to do Rabanaster with a friend, and we got a fucking jackass. I probably complained about it in the fucking 14 channel, but like, he was jumping into all the AoEs, and when we were like, hey, can you just fucking boot that guy? Like, the party was like, no, we can't, he's our static leader, and this is a static run, and I'm just like, wow. You got a real fucking cunt for a static leader, and they were just like, we know! And I left. I was not happy with it.
Yeah.
Hey ho. Do you really think
Why
that
I'm
was
not
a
in
chocobo?
any hurry to join a random static.
Yeah.
I guess I will have to eventually if I do want to do shit.
Yeah, no offense to your free company, but I don't think you got a static worth of people at 70 there, let alone static worthy. I have plenty of Savage running friends, like they're already doing like fucking Chaos and Midgard Savage, but like I'm not good enough to get in there.
No, I think the only person, and I don't even know if he's part of the FC proper, but he's in the Discord, is, I can't, Klein Elwind is his character. He's the only person in our group who's even, like, pugging. I think he's pugging, and I don't think he has a proper status.
Yeah, back when I was in there, he did sound like he was the sort of thing that,
This Calv is so
was
good.
the sort of person who pugged everything because he couldn't get a decent static, which, like, it's cool that he can do that, but also, God, I do not envy him.
Right, to me too.
No.
But the thing is, when I
And then
first
there's
saw
other
it, I
people
felt
who are
this weird
interested like
familiarity.
me, but, you know what I'm saying,
You felt familiar with the chocobo?
really get to that point.
Maybe you just need a friend, like...
Yeah.
Hey, I know what I felt. I'll follow the doc back to Canopus Farms.
But it's all, but obviously it's not like we have like a group of 8 lined up ready to go.
Yeah.
Like, no offense to the people in there. Like I have fun playing it. Like, we are not.
Oh, wow.
At all.
Mm-hmm.
Time to mix it up.
Are you having fun, Becky?
Suddenly these things are dying very quickly.
We had possibly one of the worst story dungeon runs ever that I've ever had.
How did the bird go, Colleen?
No. No. It wasn't the burn. We're helping.
Oh God.
Wait. You might love to hear this, and no offense to Esther, but we were helping them do Scala.
Oh.
We've been pressuring them, get your freaking MSQ done.
Wow.
And, so there was 3 of us. Ophelia also joined us, and we got a random samurai who was possibly just. They would just keep dying. Okay, so you know the bit where you walk into the circle in Scala and you transform into the thing?
Yes.
They walked off the edge without transforming into a thing, which I did not know you could do.
Yeah.
That was a thing. But
God.
Oh my God! So many flans.
Oh, I guess I got one of the dark ones. I didn't know I picked the flying floor man or that. Oh well. This will be a good source of Mendacity anyway.
My joke about you getting fucking all the plans in this stream might be less of a joke than I thought.
Nah, there's 150 of them or something.
I mean, you fought like fucking 50 of them so far.
I might have fought as many as 30. But, and I suppose I've got to go all the way back down this corridor.
Wait, what alliance?
Lightning.
Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's clicking off the buff above the hole to see what happens, and then there's not getting the buff in the first place.
Wait,
I do not remember how to do World of Darkness.
Oh, it's fine. The only thing you gotta worry about is the dog.
Yeah. Also, I really hate being level 50.
Yeah, it sucks.
Not a good feeling.
This will soon be over. What's your most valuable treasure?
Fuck it, I'm gonna I don't know how to empty the dungeon, but the other tanks are dying.
I will fight evil.
Yeah,
They're also both Dark Knights.
God. Yeah, I was doing Alphascape with my friend Yuki, and their main is Bard, but the only thing I had geared up that wasn't Ninja was Bard, so they went Paladin for the entire, like, normal tier, and God, I'm so sorry for them. Like, I felt so bad about it. Everything. That is garbage. That is hot garbage. I don't want any of these.
This garb is just the best. It looks so good. God damn. Does the bestiary?
Isn't it like the Locke-inspired outfit?
I don't think it's
like
Locke, but
I think it's like the Thief-inspired outfit, though, right?
definitely.
I think it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be reading as like Locke-ish.
Because the colours on it, where are we? The colours on it are kind of Terra-ish, almost.
I mean, yeah. But I'm looking more at like the outfit and not the colors, because the colors can be changed.
Colours can be changed.
Oh fucking! I don't want the. I don't want to do PvP, Sarnai. It sucks. It sucks real bad.
Yeah, I really can't tell if this group wants me to empty or not.
That's the worst.
Because it's like, okay, fine, I'll start the timer, and then they pull. Okay.
1,500 wolf marks, and it's like 18,000 for the hairstyle, right?
Shit.
I need to do that I need to do PvP eventually just so I can get some very particular PvP glamour shit, but like the revolver that has its own special fucking reload animation, because if I'm going to play Machinist, I might as well be Revolver fucking Ocelot.
Naturally.
I mean, it's a big fucking like it's an assault rifle sized gun, but they like made a revolver. It's very good, and you can dye it, so I can be the Machinist with the golden gun.
Nice.
Oh. VG just posted something in Discord. Apparently Telltale is shutting down.
Oh man.
Oh
I'm
wow.
sorry. Dr. Gazal's in surgery right now and can't be disturbed. You'll have to wait here.
Some fresh water. Yeah. Okay, good.
I
As
guess
stood there,
that really is
watching
the final
doctor try to
season of
save
Walking Dead.
Chocobo's life, I knew this was no
Oh.
ordinary animal.
That was a bad joke, but it felt. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just what came to mind.
Not only
Yeah.
because of the legend, I felt
Yeah.
a connection.
Multiple
as if
developers
we'd
previously
fought
employed by the company have said so. So, yikes.
I mean, I'd imagine their
It made
games
no sense.
weren't quite as popular as they were at their height, but like, wow, I didn't expect to get the point of shutting down. That's the industry, I guess.
Afraid so.
Hang on.
I have not done my promotion yet, Sarnai.
It's all over. You can come see for
Because
yourself.
I think it's like squadron missions and or command missions, and I cannot stand those to the point where I am like not even at the point where I get my emotes yet.
Light. What about
Dr. Gazal has finished attending to the Chocobo. Talk to him if you want to know the details.
Is he alright?
His wounds are cleaned and dressed, but he's still dying.
Can't you help?
Oh,
Listen to
it's
me.
those
He's
kind. I
half-starved.
should
If
do
he's
that
to
then.
recover, he needs nutrients, vitamins, protein. But no matter what we do, we can't make him eat.
Is he that weak?
It's not a question of being weak. He's too proud. That's the problem. We've tried everything to
I mean,
coax
yeah,
him,
they've
but he
been
simply won't accept any
kind
food
of
from
a
humans.
force in the gaming industry this decade.
That pride.
So it's
kill
weird
him.
to
That's why
just...
it's the kind
Such
of
a stubborn
yeah.
bird can be none
That's why it
other
is a little
than the
shocking.
angel of Valhalla. The only human
It
But I
being
mean-
who will bow to
suddenly
is the one he recognizes as
flows
master.
like that, but
Perhaps he will obey you. Try it. Offer him this.
shit. Runner's not going.
light?
Is this alright?
Yeah, because, like, I feel like
Well, it looks like he recognized. I say
they
but of course
started
I mean,
really
do it, will
digging
I
their
would bet my reputation on it. This is
their-
the bird, but before you can do that, the bird.
So you
I
said.
don't want to say digging their grave, but like
I
they
prescribe a
it
balanced
really
diet
feels
of
like they
Gazal
started
greens, quality
grasping
sheep
for
milk,
straws when they got
and
like
nutritional
fucking 4
supplements.
different licenses
Ask the
that they were
villagers if they
making
have
games
any.
for. Like at some point you have to gather that that's
Hello.
signs of a
the
downfall,
village- Oh, right. And now
and they're
he's-
trying to
Answer
recoup
their
losses.
prayer.
But it's that sucks.
Don't tell me.
I
It's true
suppose
he's the
so.
founder of the village. The fact is, a man who wanders the world searching for a wife, a man who still yearns for his life in the city, folk who suffer anguish they cannot name. Garrett's taken it on himself to look after everyone and try to solve. But if you ask me,
He seemed cheerful enough.
he's the last survivor of the intrepid band that founded. To him, we're all part of his family, and he's devoted his life. It's not an easy road he's chosen, but why am I burdening you with our tales of woe? I don't. You've done plenty for us just by finding the white chocobo. I reckon you. But even if nothing has really changed, you must.
Okay,
But
that's
he
my
needs more
explain
treatment
thing.
before he's fully recovered.
Hey,
Other
don't step on the
tanks
vegetables.
are like
Sorry.
I-120,
No harm done. I was a
something like that.
Chocobos.
Yep.
Hmm.
And our bread and butter.
Or
This is our
can't-
field. My father's.
Oh, I
and
wish there was an
We've
easier way
always
to
worked
just
it together.
select
You should feed that white
individual
chocobo
people.
of yours. Normally we have a full crop,
There
but
we-
with
there-
father away, I have no
there
fertilizer
we
to grow
go.
more.
No, I just wanted to. Yeah, the other one's like
become your
260 and one's like
The vegetables they grow make perfect fodder for
125.
And not only that, if the legends are true,
Whatever. They're not gonna
Me
listen
down
to
with a
count.
feather. Who'd have thought a stranger?
Get one
Yeah,
over.
at some point you
No, don't get me.
you can't
It's just that
assume as stupid.
the 100 years.
And I came along and snatched his prize away.
Yeah, but look, the chocobo's here. That's the. Everyone in this village wants to see that chocobo get better. I'm pretty much in charge of this village, so if you need any help at all, you just come and talk to
Oh,
me.
were you in
Sound good?
stream, Devon, to see this guy's moustache in action?
Hey, we grow Gazal
no.
greens right here in the village.
See if you
There's a
can.
man and his daughter who have their own field.
Ah,
Cole and Sarala are their names.
I think you probably
They
missed
have
it.
to share.
But
I haven't
like,
seen Cole in a while.
the moustache
He
is
often wanders
not
out of the
moving
village
with
on
his
own,
top
but
lip.
Doesn't return for days.
Oh,
We'll see.
It's pretty amazing.
Don't worry. That chocobo.
so it's kind of the opposite problem of every Witcher NPC.
Yeah.
what are you going to do next?
Right, what am I supposed to do? Got that one. Done that. Not that marker. Right. Okay, there's a few more people to speak to.
bird doing? Of course, I speak of the white chocobo that you're caring for. Perhaps you would like to feed him some of this fortifying milk. The truth is, one of my regulars wanted it, but I just can't stand by seeing that poor creature suffer.
Forgot about all the fucking Angel of fucking Valhalla side quests.
Yep.
Visit any time.
And somewhere over here, you.
My friend, we meet again. They tell me that the white...
Yes, he's safe for now.
Lucky for us both. I'm glad we could save that magnificent animal.
Chocobo! Not to be confused with the bull chocobo.
Oh, you should eat.
A bunch of fuss buckets, aren't they?
Everyone's been very...
Well, you have to be out here in the wildlands. Just remember, if someone scratches your back...
Drink this.
It's a unique specimen, without a doubt. But even a legend can't live on air and admiration.
Did you try offering him food?
Yes, we've tried. But he kicks up a fuss loud enough to scare the sheep in Arius.
I guess I'm...
I should do expert roulette and feel bad about my damage.
No.
Because everything is not as squishy as last dungeon
I was
tier.
younger then, so I took my only daughter, and we found it too. I saw it. In that
Duck
moment,
is
I
all.
cared for
Fuck
nothing but
off.
my triumph. And when
I'm sorry.
she fell into it, but that's when I heard the voice. A young girl, follow your destiny.
Are you sure it wasn't your daughter's?
No, it was a voice I did not know. But I've come to believe that...
I'm trying to
in
remember
some
which other
strange
character
way,
they
the
used
message
that
came
model
from
for
my daughter,
earlier in the
that it was her last
series.
wish. She had to die.
I think it's the guy who gives you the bestiary quest in 13.2.
I'm here to fulfill your destiny.
That is precisely the one.
All right then. You can help me get into that. Easy now.
Things have finally settled down. People here, they understand the importance as long as that chocobo keeps eating. The problem is, he doesn't need any more surgery. And he won't accept food from me. If you need any help or advice...
Okay. Right. Flipping back and forth between two different parts of the guide. So there will be a few intermissions. For now, I want to go approximately this way. I'm not sure how approximately. Pretty much exactly, except that I can't do this jump.
So, Sarna, is there a particular quest that I need to send my thing on, my squad on, for the new rank in the company?
Finally fighting something other than a flan.
And it's dead.
Yep. Pretty much.
Because, should say it in the description. It doesn't though, and that's why I'm a little confused. There's imposter alert in the second tab. I'm in the third tab.
into the chaos. Life burns brighter at the edge of death.
I can't remember if there's a way to check the bestiary records in combat.
Oh yeah, because they changed how the control layout is.
Yeah.
I think you can probably do it from pods.
Don't think so, because pause just takes you to the item menu.
Okay. So how do you get up after you're knocked off the platform in World of Darkness?
Oh, the people up on top have to keep. Well, people on top have to keep hitting buttons, and if they do, people on the other platforms will get little launch pads.
Well, that's not.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, Sarna. I'm not seeing the thing that's like just get you.
Oh well, we cleared it.
Yeah.
Nope. Yay, doggo!
Oh, that's a behemoth. I don't want to fight that.
Oh, he wants to fight you though.
Yeah, well, tough.
Buddy. Down.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, excuse me.
Well, that would depend.
It's no big deal. It's just I need proof that I slayed some monster. Tall order for me, easy enough for you. I'd make it worth your while, of course. So?
The classic Final Fantasy quest of a guy who wants you to kill something for him so that
Delivered fresh from
he
Argus
can
Farms. Sounds good, right?
pretend that he killed it.
Okay.
Okay, so there's a good count on the number of flans I've killed. The number of vibrant oozes that have dropped. I have 43.
Yep. Sarnai, you have to do 5 different command missions, 5 unique command missions, then complete a flag squad mission. So I do have to do some more command missions, which sucks real bad.
Are you gonna tell me what you needed?
For my hunter's trial. See, I just joined the band, but I'm not officially one of the hunters. But I want to be.
2?
And fast. I've got to prove my worth by bringing back a piece of a monster. Proof of my prowess, they call it.
So,
I guess
let
this
me
is my
get this
excuse
straight.
to finally
You're
get
gonna take
my
what I
stupid
collected as the
emotes.
proof? You just used me to...
Cheating? The rules say I can get the monster stuff by... And there's nothing that says I can't... Their trial is about who has the ability to survive. The only rule in the Wildlands is there are...
Maybe that's enough to convince you, but if you're not cut out to be a hunter...
I'm used to it. You know how many times I failed this test? 101. That's how many.
101?
Something I'm fucking up, or
I saw that.
is this
No.
actually
You
an
did
early enough
something
punch
to
in
fail
that
at something
requires
as often
instinct?
as you did, and you have real perseverance. Forget
What,
what I
for the
said
dog?
earlier. You've got the making.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hits
Now
pretty
you're making
hard.
me
Maybe not, but you're going to be...
I
They're
forget
getting,
all the mechanics.
Slashing debuffs.
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty... That was like 2.4, 2.5. So, like, that's late enough that they were just like, yeah, we should do tank swaps for non-raid content.
Yeah. Unfortunately, instant kill as well. No, we haven't
Strong
played
elements.
yet.
Thunder healed it.
Yeah, it's wind versus thunder and fire versus blizzard for elements. Which is a nice reliable quadrant.
Yeah.
This thing. thing is, all the dungeons I like do for these fucking command missions, I fucking did to death already, and I don't want to do them again.
True MMO moods.
And it's not even as good as doing them with randos who I don't have to tell to move forward. Because they're NPCs that I'm telling to move forward and do their fucking job. And also, all of my squadrons are capped already, so they don't need the experience.
Easy there.
I feel like my voice is a little cracky today, and that's different.
Will he be alright?
Let's have a look.
I like how the chocobos are even bigger in this game than they were in the first one.
Yeah.
Or at least the white
This is
chocobos.
much better. Healthy enough to be ridden, I'd say. He's on the way to a complete recovery, but you'll need to keep an eye on him.
Yeah, he's a big dumb idiot. What are you gonna name him?
I must say,
That's a good question.
splendid specimen. I've spent 100 years.
Actually, how
caring
would
for
you
chocobos,
reliably
and I feel as if it were all preparing me for this moment.
tank swap
Thank
and
you.
hugs in an alliance if you can't see the other alliance's tank?
Did you fucking pray? Like, basically, it's just like, wow, that tank fucking died. I'm provoking now.
I guess.
Like, either that or you get, like, stupid wars going on for this, for aggro.
Oh well, we're past it now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're probably gonna want me to pull, aren't they?
Kind of wish the gear set from the new dungeons, like the Royal Volunteers shit, was dyeable, but it's not.
Wrong button.
Now that you've nursed the chocobo back to
I
health,
should also
why
go
not take
through
him for a ride?
my item sets and make sure
You
I don't
can
have any
explore the wildlands together.
upgrades.
Fucking not ready and they're ready. Why? Marcus? I don't. Fucking. No fucking joking.
Chocobuddy time. I'm going the wrong way.
I don't even remember ever having to worry about markers in this boss anyway, so.
Which boss?
Cloud.
Oh, there's the one thing where you hit, you need to get into your zone. And if enough people don't get locked in, you can wipe. Which is a pain in the ass.
This is Yogged Woods. The thick, tangled foliage draws monsters who seek cover in the dark shadows.
Okay.
Right.
Oh. Oof. Okay, so that's a follow-up. Apparently, Walking Dead Studio isn't shutting, or Telltale isn't shutting down, but it is slashing 90% of its staff.
Oh, fun! What lovely
So-
people.
There's a village in the center of the woods, home to a band of hunters. For them, this is prime hunting.
So, more or less the same thing.
Yeah.
There will be still a Telltale studio that exists.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, do I have any stars today? No, I don't. well, there's a star for yellow strip if I want to fucking fish it up, which, fuck that.
Oh my god.
Dryads are the worst.
They really super are.
Well, that reminds me, the new version of World of Final Fantasy has a fishing minigame.
Yep.
Which is not good.
Yep.
Therefore, it's now a real JRPG.
Keep up if you can.
God. The rock hole likes it.
Do you dream of death?
So many games that you want to play and you're still playing fucking Grand Order. I'm not throwing stones, I'm commiserating. I just started up a second MMO that I abandoned once already, because I'm a dipshit.
Wrong direction.
Covering the path and blocking the way.
That's the wrong direction. I hate fighting dryads.
Yeah, Dryads suck real dead, and I'm not fond of them.
Don't summon.
The worst part was when I had killed enough of all the other monsters in this area that they were the only thing that showed up until they also died. Because, like, they weren't a threat at that point, they were just an annoyance.
Time to repent.
Yeah, I won't deny that fucking Grand Blue is a time sink. But also, if you just want to play a video game for relatively little money, but a lot of your time, Grand Blue is the way to go. Maybe not a good way, but you'll fucking die by the time you get through all of Grand Blue.
I will fight evil. The prey is caught.
At least these fuckers give a lot of EP, so I'm never going to be out of chronostasis.
Yeah.
Like 4/5 of a point.
Yep.
I think? No, it's not a thing. Yay, slugs!
Everyone's favorite.
It's fire. Of course they're fire. Oh man, they're really fire. Fucking hell.
Better get ready for the next fight.
Yeah.
I need slug sweets for something.
And then there's my Genesis cap for the week.
I need, like, I'm queuing for fucking expert because I basically only logged on to do new content and then like fucking mess around with my new house and then not do anything else. So I'm at like 40% of my cap for the week.
No, I did most of mine grind.
I need the
last.
fertilizer.
The first day it was just do all the new content and then apparently pass out for 16 hours.
I mean, if you need it, you need it.
I mean, at least I woke up in time for work. That's the important part. I just didn't plan on going to bed at 6 p.m.
I've had those days though.
I was just like, I'm gonna lay down a minute, watch these people pug, I think it was still 011S at the time, and then, they're not pugging wrong.
Pug, yeah.
Nobody's pugging 011S at the...
Fucking,
Nobody should be pugging it right now, at least.
God, no.
That fight looks so fun.
I feel like that this tier, normal anyways, is where I've had like ever, and I've been like playing since 3.0, where I was just like, oh, I can play this all of these once, and I get all of these fucking mechanics, and I could probably like, apparently the mechanics in Savage are like hard to execute but not hard to understand, but it's like they're really fucking annoying to do, so not really beginner friendly.
And then the 012S second form shit is just like, here's a bunch of debuffs, we're not going to tell you what they do, and that's the fight. And
deal with it. Well,
yeah,
deal with everything else.
Yeah, and you just have to sit there and like, I gotta have this person with this debuff stand at this point, and then this person has to get hit by their body explosion so they can pass their debuff on to the, and it's just this mess, and the game, and all the frickin' descriptions for the debuffs are like, unknown error, blah blah blah, like they're always worthless. So people had to just trial and error it, which I guess if you want World First to take, what was it, like 2 days? I guess that's the way to do it. I haven't even looked up how many people cleared it. When I went to bed, I think it was only like maybe a handful.
Yeah, it was like a group or two. I think like they were trying to do, because they aren't gonna make any more ultimates this expansion, so I figured they probably wanted to go out with a pretty big bang. And like the ultimate weapon ultimate fight was like all about figuring out what the fuck the deal was with waking the primals up. And yeah, they said they were only gonna do 2 more ultimates, or they were only gonna do 2 ultimates in 4.x.
I mean, that makes sense. Because they're probably more focused
for the
on
next
finishing
expansion.
up. Yeah, it wouldn't make a lot of sense. Plus, like, people would be pretty much done with raiding at this point after they get their gear for basically just clamor purposes at this point, because everything's gonna get replaced more or less. And it's going to drop.
I am deeply concerned about what the plot of the next expansion is going to be after this patch.
But also, two ultimates, like, each kind of, like, expansion cycle, if that's the plan going forward, would also make sense, because then you have one based on, like, the raid, and then you'd have one based on like the MSQ. Oh fuck! I got Shinryu. I love this fight. It's one of my favorite fights, but when it goes poorly, it goes really poorly.
My name's Darius.
Yeah.
I like to keep on top
and I
of what's
rely
happening
on
around
this.
here.
Yes,
This village is called Yag. It's mostly
this
hunters
tiny
who
little
live here.
warrior Lalafell
We
and
survive
his.
by hunting monsters of all kinds.
It
people
almost
here
looks
may
like
not
a
look
Dante
much, but trust
cosplay.
me, they know how to use
I don't know what they're going.
Only the very best can join
But
our band.
they have much
We're
better.
a close-knit band of elite hunters, united by the dangers we face.
Okay. I guess we started. They didn't realize we're fighting. Now I'm the one being in. Oh, okay. I also forgot most.
Oh god, this area is so complicated to use a guide for.
Yeah, the forest sucks.
I really like it in a lot of ways, but also it's confusing. Also, I turned around. I got distracted by Darius.
I have the cure for your chocobos.
For shit, we're supposed to be splitting those. Fuck.
You sound pretty sick.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I've been laid low with this cough. Though to be
Yeah,
fair,
where
I don't
are
treat
you?
humans.
You're the apothecary.
That's right.
It's time to find out how much that
There I was,
fucking
just
new
complaining.
coat
If you
is
want
going
medicine, you'll
for.
have to bring me the ingredients. Medicine
Christ.
for chocobos. Although I know a few recipes that work.
So the chocobos have their own apothecary.
That's because without them, we could never survive out here.
Something.
So then,
Supplements for a chocobo.
what I need.
Have you been
Whisper
to see...
fine woolen coat.
Now, where were
Going
we?
for
To make
8
it, I'll need
fucking mil.
chocobos and slug sweets. Bring those.
No.
Ah, god
good
damn it,
note,
I
but-
am still short on mushrooms.
Yep.
It's no surprise to see Cardi.
Where is the actual quest person that I need to
Okay, do people know this fucking ad? Because that's the worst part. When people don't know the ad. I mean,
easy. Calm down
I
now.
don't think I remember it all, but
bird.
everybody knows
Why,
enough
thank
to
you.
at least get the ad.
You wouldn't believe that not so long
Yeah.
ago.
Is that
I'd
right?
be happy
Yes,
with that.
he's completely better now, though.
Must be a powerful man.
Why are you so interested?
Because that tends to be where the group
These
is
conversations are
all
kind of
right?
made a nonsense
I think I can help
by
you.
having them while I'm sat on the
Earth is full of
chocobo.
this flower. It's a
Yep.
very beautiful flower that
Pretty
grows
much.
out.
Yule's flower, huh?
Yes, if you pick it yourself. Actually, if you do get the Angel of Valhalla to eat.
The plot of land I got is right next to the stairs down to the beach, a little public park area,
I could.
and the
but
market
why?
board and
Well, it's just that I want
summoning
to
bell.
check something.
And
Well, if
somehow I
chocobos can learn how to
managed to
speak,
get it,
do you really
and
think-
this is just a very
No.
good
Anyway,
little
if you
place.
Hey, you. What was it that you were talking
Okay, we got past the bad part of the
Yule's
fight.
flower, huh? Wait,
Yeah.
she told you to get one of those.
Good guess.
I knew it. She really thinks that Yule's.
She does seem obsessed about talking chocobos.
Oh, yeah. It's an amazing medicine. It can cure chocobo injuries faster than anything I know. Yule's flowers, Naughty is a bit kooky, and that gets her into trouble
Yule's
sometimes.
flower is the
Not
name
that you
of
have to
the
worry
flower
about her
that
at all.
fucking
Heals the
supposedly
chocobos.
heals the chocobo and makes them talk, supposedly.
I wonder if that explains Chocolina.
No, that's paradox, chaos,
Yes, I know.
time.
Somebody died during the active time thing.
Of course.
Either that or they were dead before. Well, actually, no. You have time to res people, so they probably died.
Yeah.
I
Also-
need more mushrooms.
I'm just kind of upset at the thought of there being a flower named after Yule that just turns chocobos into humans entirely.
It's an upsetting thought.
Like, all dressed like Chocolina, too. God.
So, how does the chain mechanic... Okay, no, we just break it.
Whoops.
Yeah, break it by pulling.
What have I just started combat with?
Always prevail.
Ah, fuck.
A tree? No. Nope.
2 trees.
Dryads.
Do you dream of death?
God, now I'm just remembering for like a whole month after the expansion, all I listened to was like Shinrik's theme.
It's a very good song.
Your soul is my plunder.
Oh boy.
Keep up if
It's
you
been a
can.
minute. Got blown off the edge.
Oh man, one of my friends, we were doing chaos and he got to the cyclone bit and all the arrows showed up and he was just like, oh, I thought I had to stand between the arrows, and I was just like, what the fuck are you smoking? That's not anything to be done like that, because it's just like the whole zone is an AoE circle. It's pushing outwards. Come on.
Okay.
I don't want to fight a battle with 3 dryads at this stage of the game.
Or any stage of the game, really.
Later on it'll be fine.
I mean, when you can one-shot them, it's whatever, but...
Yeah.
Fuck. Where's the tank?
I wonder if I'm gonna get the salt or the shit in my expert roulette.
But I do.
There were
like
definitely
that,
2 there, and I definitely only attacked one of them.
With an AoE attack.
Is it? Hang on.
The finisher explodes.
Ah, okay. For a lot of damage, evidently.
Yeah.
There should be 2. There's 1.
Oh no! Now the other tank fell off the edge.
Oh, fuck.
2.
No, I tried to do the tricky thing, which is to jump onto terminal areas to break the chain, and I fell off the corner.
Oh, fucking rest in pieces.
Yeah.
Hey, time
Anyway,
to...
that's a fight, but
my cube
it went
pops.
better than most of the time I get this on roulette. Oh
Yeah.
fuck, that's right. Start back at the start.
Anything else useful?
Hi.
Hi,
Hello, Sam. How are you?
I'm doing well. Yourselves?
There are too many dryads in this goddamn forest.
Yeah.
But there are also monkeys, and the monkeys are okay.
You guys all see what's happening with Telltale?
Yeah.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Of course I get a fucking caster as our other DPS when I'm trying to get better fucking caster gear. Piece of shit.
Suddenly, angry keyboard sounds.
No, that's me offering a packet of Mars bar.
Yeah, those were plastic crinkling sounds.
They weren't that different from keyboard sounds.
They're a little bit different.
Nice keyboard.
Oh, I just got handed a spear. Ah!
What's your deal, buddy?
Hey, listen, you ever seen Mughals around here?
Boogles, you say? I'm quite sure I've never heard of those. Somewhere down here is a chest. Fuck is it? Where's the chest? Help, Dryads are coming for me, go away.
Please pull the ads together.
Oh, it's on the fucking roof of the shack. How do I get up there?
I'm ready when you're ready.
I think that's a glide job, unfortunately.
Oh, jeez. Stop pulling further! Yeah, you stupid tank.
It's weird to me that they made Dryads kind of flying-ish enemies in this.
Hmm.
Especially given that they're arrow weak.
Stop.
Oh no, fire weak. Never mind.
You stupid ass! Trying to do damage and you keep... Oh my god, I hate this tank.
Oh man, I'm going completely the wrong way.
When you're pulling shit that has a giant rear cone that reaches into the fucking heavens, and then you pull too far ahead while I'm trying to stand still and do DPS, I'm gonna get mad! Stop it!
MMOs.
Whoops.
Keep up if you can.
I keep trying to switch target with the bumpers. Even when I completely don't need to switch target. I'm kind of bad at video games.
No comment.
Oh shit. I don't know how I didn't get into combat with those Dryads. I ran right into one. I just kind of clipped through them. I think it's this way. No, it wasn't.
Oh, give me the arrow. Give me all that spell speed. Yes!
Cardesia!
Welcome. Tell me, how is the Angel of Valhalla?
Well, he hasn't gotten any worse.
That's good to hear. Now it looks like you collected all these.
Come here, everyone.
Here you go, one batch of chocobo. This is some of the best chocobo I've ever made. Why?
That cough. You can't keep going on like this. Where's the...
Just seeing some of the details, some more details in the Telltale stuff.
Sorry, what do you mean?
They say,
Uh,
well, I don't have much time left.
Woof.
Of course, no one grows
Yeah.
older and no one dies of old age, but I'd been hoping that I'd at least make it to the end of the world. But at least I was able to make medicine for the Angel of Valhalla before I breathed. Not to mention, thanks to the
Apparently, the first season of The Walking Dead and Minecraft, the Minecraft game they did, are the only things that weren't financial failures.
Wow.
Oh wow.
That's
Everything else
says a lot about how much it costs to make a video game.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of stories of mismanagement at Telltale. Like,
certainly doesn't help matters.
Hey, Light. Why
um,
don't you try feeding some of that to the chocobo?
basically, what the story is that like, instead of like reinvesting and trying to optimize everything, or like get any new tech, they basically just went, right, let's make a whole bunch of games like The Walking Dead and put on a load of staff and make a load of games.
Oh yeah, that would do it. That is pretty much precisely how Ubisoft spends so much fucking money.
Yes, if I could, I would do anything to take away. I know the medication and how to make
Apparently the
what is
Batman
it
game
they need.
tanked.
A legendary red mushroom.
They made a Batman game?
Call it the Crim mushroom.
They made two Batman games.
I hadn't even heard of those.
Yeah, one of them is a PS Plus game I own.
Same.
Well, no, there are other things.
That's a shame because I watched an LP of the second season of the Batman game. The first one's kind of bland, but the second season's kind of interesting.
Oof.
Yeah, like the problem is I didn't like know there was a Batman Telltale game until I got it for free on PS Plus.
Yeah,
I mean, I've been paying. I just realizing like the only like Telltale like games I've really properly played through is like the first season of The Walking Dead and the Sam and Max games.
I own Tales from the Borderlands, and I keep trying to want to go back to it, but I just like.
I keep
been
being
watching
told
it.
their best one.
I've been watching. I watched an LP of at least the first episode, and it's like, wow, this is actually legitimately funnier and better written than actual Borderlands.
And I like actual Borderlands, but the Telltale Borderlands game is really good. From the first like bit of it I've played.
Fucking oh, I hate this pole. I hate this fucking dungeon when it's run by a fucking idiot tank. Stop pulling so much.
Which one is it?
It's the shithole.
Okay.
Oh, was that actual fertilizer I haven't picked up yet? Hey, fertilizer. I think the only Telltale game I've spent a great deal of attention on was The Wolf Among Us, which I watched most of an LP of long ago.
Yeah, I played half of that game and just forgot. I think it's because I had it on the 360 and I was moving past the 360.
I think I watched an LP of that one. I don't remember being too wowed by it. Like, it looked pretty, but like,
I still think Sam & Max: The Devil's Playhouse is the best game they've ever made. Like, in a world where people just kept making...
In a world.
Like...
Sorry.
Like, if... I feel like The Devil's Playhouse hits a way to really, like, push the graphical adventure game, the point and click, in really fun and interesting ways that I don't feel like has been capitalized on as much. But yeah.
That's noon. Am I supposed to still be doing this stage at noon? Yes, I am. Jolly good. I'm ahead of the program. know Homestar Runner like second hand. Mostly through like Trogdor. May God have mercy on my soul.
I have like next to no like familiarity with Homestar Runner.
Yeah, I only found out Homestar Runner was a thing in like fucking 7th grade, which I feel like is like 3 years after it started existing and got popular. So I don't know.
I heard of it like when the game, like Strong Man's cool game for attractive people, came out, but
yeah.
Other than that, like I have like zero familiarity with what it actually is.
Yep.
I'm in a chaos distortion and surrounded by dryads, so that's fun.
The next Witcher quest I think has to do with dryads.
You're not wrong. She has the DreamWorks eyebrow.
The DreamWorks eyebrow.
She does. It's awful.
Oh my god, everything is dryads. Go away. Hope this path's not going to be one of them dead-end ones. It's one of them dead-end ones. Back we go.
Debating if I want to do a normal raid roulette before I go. The only problem is if I get 012, it might be an issue, or even 011 actually. So
yeah.
Not for me, but for other people. And it's only 60 mendacity, so it's barely even worth it.
Oh shit, am I fighting these in a friggin' chaos distortion? That could be bullshit.
Ooh, don't earth shaker there! Whoa! You're tanking that in a really fucking weird place, my dude.
What? How was that poor? Screw you, buddy.
I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm not dead. Holy shit.
Congrats.
I'd like to thank the Academy for that fucking mana ward and also all the healing I just got from the healer who also realized I was about to die.
Oh my god, there are dryads everywhere. Also, this ravine is doing horrible things to the camera.
Wow, I just got murdered, like outright. Nice. This healer is kinda slacking.
Fun. Oh shit, have I been live for 2 hours already? What the hell?
Yeah, time flies.
No kidding. I'm only like 6 hours into this day.
Say your prayers. I'm no thief.
Yeah, I double checked the requirements for stuff. It's 370 for Suzaku, 370 for Alpha 1, 375 for Alpha 2, 380 for Alpha 3, and 4.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because they're always the requirements to get in are always the new crafted geared level, which is 380 on this patch.
Yeah.
So if you really want to go hardcore savage, immediately you can just get crafted, and usually pentameld.
So I don't have any money to buy them, and I don't have any crafters leveled.
Or the
Some
that you do.
Yeah, yeah, that too.
Ooh.
Oh, it's all over for me. Nadia, are you all right? What happened?
Gwen, is that all
So,
you can say? Oh, darn. I guess it didn't work.
the ASCAP or ASCAE, sort of have kind of like this music royalties sort of thing kind of leaked. There's another song for Kingdom Hearts 3.
It's kind of an embarrassing story, but we're friends now, aren't we?
The opening song, which is apparently a collaboration between Utada Hikaru, Skrillex, and Pooh Bear.
Wow!
I love it.
I was waiting because like fucking there needs to be like the fucking dance remix opening theme.
I lasted 3 whole days before I collapsed in the woods, weak from
Like,
I agree, and I can't wait to find out what the fuck is going on with like reality, because that's too much.
Yeah,
it's apparently called Face My Fears.
Oh, I can't wait for this Persona 3 bullshit.
That's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna try at EGX tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get a photo in the, you know, the Keyblade thing they're doing.
Yes.
I'm gonna try to get a photo of me with the Keyblade.
Oh, I'd love to see that.
I mean, if I get a photo, it'll definitely be on Twitter.
Yes, I know.
Anyway, right after that,
I'm jealous. I wish I'd put together EGX.
But I'm sure that I would
I'm going kind of by accident.
Yeah, but I wish I want to go to. Maybe I should go to Rezzed in
So that's what your little play acting
springtime.
was about. You thought if you could convince the Chocobo that you were dying,
Because I had a lot of fun last time I was there.
like you did the first time.
Yep. I was trying to recreate the scene just like it happened. With the
But yeah, this music could totally. I feel like when Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, I'm just gonna like disconnect every device I have from the internet.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow,
this like is dumbass again. God damn it.
There's a particularly uniquely insufferableness that comes out around Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, that's
okay.
true.
Okay,
It's all right.
That's fine.
You'll find what you're looking for.
What?
I mean, I'll
Turn around.
probably end up
You're
doing that
searching
by
for
proxy
meaning to your
anyway,
life,
when I just
and you're going to
do
find
nothing
it.
but play that
I know
game
you
for
will.
a couple days.
In fact,
I-
maybe you
Or I
already
might
have,
do
if you really,
or
really
like
think about
Berseria
it.
or Automata's launch, which is like I
Sometimes
just
you
like
lose your
played it.
way. Sometimes the going gets so steep
I
you fall,
am
but the path is always
going
there
to
for
be
you. You just
booking
have to keep
time
going.
off around the release because I always book time off around that time of year anyway.
It is there, and I do
Yeah.
see it.
I kind of have to too because once again it's one of these Januaries every other January where it's like everything has to come out and I have to make some hard decisions. I mean, Kingdom Hearts is like the mandatory one.
This is
but
like
there's
the
also,
Kingdom
like,
Hearts is the easiest decision to make for me.
I know, but like if it's like if I go with 2, then what's the second one? And like Resident Evil Remake 2 is pretty high on my priority list because I'm very fond of it.
Anyway, folks, I am gonna have to stop streaming there because I have to get up at like 5 tomorrow, so I can be in
Oh
Birmingham
boy!
by
Oh boy,
11.
yeah.
But thank you for the company, and
No problem.
we shall continue this sometime. Not over the weekend because I'm busy, but sometime next week. Good night.
Alright.